Det tidlig morgen I Bergen. Etter en kort natt skal amerikanerne få oppleve sin første 17. mai på norsk jord.
Wait up. It's May 17th. It's 17 Mai. I know. There's like a marching band outside.
Og mens de har sovet ut rusen, har vi gjort klart dagens festantrekk til dem.
Oh, Shauna.
Oh, Shauna, it's a cake! You have a cake! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry! Waking up to find my bunad at the bottom of my bed, it's what I've been waiting for. I couldn't wait to put on the garb that my ancestors wore. It was unbelievable. I was just so grateful and so thankful to see the costume that I was going to wear for the day.
I didn't think I'd make it this far.
Oh,
I kept failing. I kept not getting it. And I didn't think I'd get to wear this, and now I get to wear this.
what is this?
It says your family came from Telemark. To get to wear it. Now I get to wear the costume. Oh my gosh.
I would like to think my ancestors were wearing this exact same outfit. I guess it's probably the closest I've come to actually sort of walking in their shoes. I think it feels great to be in this. I don't want to say costume because that makes it seem fake, but your traditional attire is pretty special.
I thought the costume would look more like Eskimos because it's so far north. But this is beautiful. Oh my God. Look at that.
Luli blir ekstra overrasket når hun finner sin bunad. Hun har alltid trodd at hun kommer fra Hammerfest, men vi har funnet ut at hennes forfedre utvandret fra Hamarøy, og hun får derfor en nordlandsbunad.
I'm not from where I thought I'm from. All my life, I thought I was from another town and like another state. And so then I got a bunad that was from somewhere else. And oh, it's beautiful. I got a blue one. It's nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. In America, we don't have a national costume. We don't have a set tradition of, you know, how we're supposed to look from each region. So for us to be able to belong somewhere and to look like we belong is, it's a very special feeling. I don't know, it's a very deep feeling to be here on Norwegian land and to actually look like one. And to feel like we belong.
We were dressed up so completely different than the clothes that we would wear in the U.S., and we just blended right in. If we didn't open our mouths, we were one of the crowd. That was really fun.
I'm sure we looked like normal Norwegians because we had the bunads on, so that was really cool.
Hey! We have the same bunad. Yeah. I just learned that I'm from Nordland.
Yes, you are.
Where is that?
I ran into several girls that were wearing my style from Nordland and just grilled them on everything I possibly could about the jewelry, about their last name, and if they know about my last name, Shute. And, you know, it's like, hey, this is a brand new game. I don't know where this place is, but I'm definitely going to find it.
It was so wonderful being dressed up like every other Norwegian out there and going out to the parade and celebrating the Constitution Day. I really felt like a real, true Norwegian.
It was overwhelming. I didn't realize Bergen had that many people, but I saw them all. I feel like I saw them all today.
Hip, hip! Hip, hip! Hip, hip!
It was pretty cool celebrating 17 Mai. It was so patriotic. There's not really anything quite the same, like an equivalent in the United States.
Men etter å ha fått opplevd et ekte 17. mai-tog, må amerikanerne ta seg en pause fra festlighetene. De ankommer Trollhaugen, hvor siste del av lagkonkurransen gjenstår. Her avgjøres det hvilket lag som sikres nok en uke i Norge, og hvem som må konkurrere mot hverandre for å unngå å bli sendt hjem. Welcome to Trollhaugen, the home of the Norwegian composer Edvard Grieg. Today it is 17th of May, our Constitution Day, so gratulerer med dagen! Gratulerer med dagen! Very good. And now we'll celebrate the 17th of May with the second part of the team challenge, folkedans.
Dancing's like the last thing in the world I'm excited about doing. Oh man, I'd rather sleep in a snow cave for a million nights and try and dance.
Før amerikanerne kan sette sammen et skikkelig folkedansnummer, får de lagvis en kjapp innføring i grunntrinnene av Frikars Hallgrim Hansegård. Han skal også bedømme lagenes innsats.
If you want, you can also learn to kick the hat and so on. Just tell me.
Yeah, I don't think any of us can. This is about as high as it can go.
You can hat. Britta might be able to. She can do anything. Oh. Yeah. Britta can do anything.
We wanted to play on everyone's strengths, and considering that none of the guys had any dance experience or skills, then we kind of went on the comedy aspect.
I don't even know how to spin somebody. Well, this is there you go. Okay. And then I can do this and fall over. The dancing's not going too great. It's got like the really stiff arthritic ankles that are making it kind of awkward and clumsy. Well, I think my strategy is going for the comic relief of being the really awful dancer of the group and falling.
The heck am I doing when I'm doing the...
What's your male, that's your male deal right there? That's your macho? That's it. That's a Fargo macho.
Mens det røde laget forbereder sin dans, det blå laget inne hos Hallgrim for å få sine råd og vink.
I'm so confused. This is like the one thing I have to do, and I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So the left, let me start with the left.
Yeah.
I actually am a pretty good dancer. I've been on a couple of dance troupes, and I have some skills. I've never danced in something as large as this dress, but I'm not really intimidated by today. I think it's going to be great fun. I'm really excited.
Men ingen danseforestilling komplett uten publikum. Og med dem på plass det røde laget som skal begynne.
There's an audience out there. It was a little bit scary having the audience there, but it was really fun too, because I love making people laugh and putting a smile on their face.
Veldig hyggelig at så mange kunne komme. Dere skal få begynne med å få et fantastisk show fra folkedansgruppa Team Red. Vær så god!
The blue team only has 10 points on us, and the overall score for the dance competition was 200, so they don't have very big of a lead. I think it would be pretty easy to make that up.
We came up with the story of a single woman being presented 3 different bachelors by a matchmaker. So Shauna was the matchmaker, presenting Paul, Tom, and I to Britta, and we try and impress Britta with our dancing skills. And of course, we're all horrible.
I think the audience enjoyed it too. They were clapping and laughing at us, so that was good.
Britta's effort, kicking the hat, that was kind of a tough job, and she did a really good job, and everybody did a really good job. It was a lot of fun to do this.
I think it went really well because we had fun with it, and we still managed to incorporate some of the basic techniques, like walking on tempo, like eye contact.
I hope it worked out. I think it was hilarious, and we all had so much fun doing it. It was really fun.
Yeah, I actually had fun. I didn't think I was going to have fun at all, but I actually did.
I think we have a really good chance of winning. I don't know. I feel like it's really up in the air, but I feel like we have a really good chance of winning, and I hope we do. You're awesome!
Men Shanna er ikke den eneste som tror på seier.
I think my team's going to do very well. We're unstoppable.
Og nå, ta godt imot folkedansgruppa Team Blue!
I think Team Blue's got a great shot. We're a step ahead of the other team because I don't think Paul or Tom can bring any gracefulness to this stage. Me and Maddie can bring the grace. We got some tricks up our sleeve. We're excited to bring them to the stage.
The plan of our dance was that we would have two couples, and Kimmy was the wild card. And then at some point in the dance, the boys were going to suddenly notice her and shoo us away, and then she was going to woo them, and they were going to spar over her affections. So it was a little bit of a story we tried to incorporate into our dance.
Well, Josh and I thought that we needed to add a little spice to our dance, a little acrobatics. I didn't quite kick off hard enough, so Josh had to reach for my legs.
We couldn't pull it off, so like they did in the old days, they improv. So we improv'd a tumble and made it come together.
They came up smiling, they played it off. We got a chance that the audience thinks we meant to do that.
Forestillingen er over, og Hallgrim skal nå vurdere lagenes innsats i 2 kategorier. Danseteknikk og uttrykk. Hver kategori kan gi mellom 0 og 100 poeng, og så legger vi til antall russeknuter lagene fikk dagen i forveien.
For the red team, dance technique-wise, I give you 30 points. Blue team, I can't give you a very high score, so I give you 15.
I thought it was hilarious that the other team got 15 out of 100. That's so... That's like a like banned from dancing for the rest of your life kind of score.
Okay, that was a technique. Now it's gonna evaluate your expression.
Both teams did very well there. So, the blue team, you get 70 points. For the red team, for the expression points, you will get 60.
Somebody add this up. After the Rus competition, red team, you got 66 points, and blue team, you got 76 points. Red team, that means that you got 156 points in total, and blue team, you got 161. So
We were very happy when we got the news that we had won it, and but it's always the same way, and I'm getting used to this. It's like you get the good news that you've won, and then you look over and you see, oh no, one of those 5's going home, and that's horrible. So that's the hard part.
your reward will be glacier hiking.
Well, I'm pretty excited to jump on a glacier. I don't even know exactly what we're going to be doing. All these snow sports and snow activities are so new for me, so I'm excited to see what it's all about.
When I found out that we won, I was so excited. I was hoping that maybe we'd get a massage or a manicure, pedicure. Maybe we'll go out dancing or clubbing or go out to a fancy dinner. And instead, we get to go on a glacier, hiking in the snow. Isn't that fun?
And red team, since you unfortunately lost, you will have to go on to the individual competition.
Sorry, guys.
Men resten av dagen må feires på tradisjonelt vis. 17. mai er jo som kjent barnas dag, og derfor skal amerikanerne til Nordnes skole for å oppleve litt av atmosfæren der.
Ready, set, go! When we went to the school, we played a lot of carnival games, really dangerous carnival games, like with hammers and nails and a lot of stuff you would never see in the U.S. This is so dangerous. I can't even get over this. I couldn't believe that they let these little kids pound the hammers for fun. I mean, who does that? I guess it's a common game, but I never heard of it before.
I had a blast like playing with the kids. I stepped up and let kids throw wet sponges at my face for a bit. It was cool to experience what they do, so I had a lot of fun at the school.
Okay, go. You seem to blend in, like no one was pointing at us saying like, you don't belong here, you're not elementary school kids. I guess maybe we were acting like them, which is probably why we blended in.
You're good. Let's do this with the cans.
What's this?
The cans?
Yeah. This is the most special day ever. I feel like I'm part of something that's so much bigger than anything I've ever been a part of before. It's just, it's beautiful. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so happy right now.
There we go.
The 17th of May celebration was really a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. It was kind of like the anchor for me and many others in this group. This is the moment we wanted to celebrate. We wanted to be here for that. And we wanted to feel like the national pride and be a part of it. And that's really what I felt, was walking in the parade, I belong. And walking around in my bunad, I belong. And it was a very, very special day.
Amerikanernes første norske 17. mai går mot slutten. Og mens de andre avslutter dagen med en porsjon rømmegrøt, har Josh gått opp på hotellrommet for å titte i en bok som betyr mye for han.
This is a book my great-grandfather wrote on his trip back to Norway 55 years after moving the family to the States.
Som 18-åring forlater oldefaren til Josh, Rolf Svare, hjembygda si på Helgelandskysten og emigrerer til USA. Her gifter han seg med den norske immigranten Inga Nybakke, og i 1926 blir de foreldre til Josh sin farfar. 73 år gammel vender Rolf for første gang tilbake til Norge. Han fører dagbok på turen, og det er denne boka Josh har tatt med seg på sin norgesreise.
That's my great-grandpa Rolf. Never got to meet him, but heard he was an awesome guy. All the relatives were wishing me Godspeed and happy landings, and off I was on my first train ride in Norway. But it's just funny, like, I'm like on train rides, reading about my great-grandpa on train rides. In Norway. It's so awesome. Oh man, I didn't know I was gonna cry, guys.
Det er en ny dag, og det røde laget som tappte lagkonkurransene skal nå møte hverandre i nye konkurranser for å avgjøre hvem som må reise hjem. Den første individuelle konkurransen kan sikre 2 deltagere en uke til i Norge. Men da må de ha plukket opp en del fra gårsdagens 17. mai-feiring.
It's time to find out how much you remember from yesterday. And the top 2 of you after this challenge will be safe from elimination. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome 3 beautiful Norwegian ladies.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
And the question is, which bunad is from the place in Norway where we're located right now?
Oh.
Which of these bunads is from the place in Norway where we're located right now?
Wow.
Is it A, B, or C? You're all done? Bunad A is from a place called Kvinnherad. It's nearby here, but it's not exactly here. Bunad B is from a place called Sogn. And Bunad C is from Bergen.
Oh.
And that means that, Tom, you got 1 point. Congratulations. We have still 2 challenges to go. And the first one is a sack race. And the winner of the sack race gets 1 point.
I haven't done a gunny sack race since I was a kid. You know, so I was kind of curious how this is going to go for me.
Ready, set, jump!
In the beginning of the race, Tom and I were really close.
Oh, baby!
Then he tripped on the sack and he fell over, and that gave me the lead to cross the finish line before him.
Britta once again proved that she's a tough competitor, and I once again in a challenge fell.
Hverken Paul, Shanna eller Justin har fått poeng, mens Britta og Tom har 1 poeng hver.
Now it's time for the last challenge. You're going to shoot balls on cans. And you'll get 1 point per can. And that means you can collect in total 6 points. So nothing is settled yet.
All right.
Good luck, Paul.
Thanks. You know, what are you going to do? You're going to go overhand or you're going to go underhand? Well, I don't throw underhand, so... Oh, baby. I threw it too hard and I was a little high, you know. And then my second throw, I hit a can and I slide the can over like 3 inches and nothing happens. I'm like, are you kidding me? I played baseball my whole life. I love the game of baseball.
Nå har han 1 kast igjen, som kan sikre han 1 uke til I Norge.
Ho, close. I missed it by a mile.
That one was close.
Unbelievable. I was just like, I was devastated.
Paul må dermed ut I nok en konkurranse. Men de 4 andre har fortsatt en mulighet til å sikre seg en av de 2 plassene som gir fritak fra neste konkurranse.
Oh, there you go.
I only knocked down 1 can. I couldn't believe I only knocked down 1 can.
Britta har nå samlet 2 poeng og fortsatt på topp 2, som gir fritak fra neste konkurranse. Men ennå det 3 stykker som ikke ferdige med sine kast.
Go, Justin!
Oh, yeah,
Justin! Go,
Best of luck to you.
I didn't do well at that at the elementary school at all. So I just really took my time and tried to focus. How am I going to do this? Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Justin, you got yourself 5 points there.
Thank you, yes.
That was quite good.
I'm happy with that.
Shauna,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Okay. I have my little good luck troll here to help me too.
Og Shanna trenger virkelig det hellet hun kan få. For å unngå å måtte delta I en ny utslagningskonkurranse, må hun velte minst 3 bokser.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try the Justin method. Troll, we didn't do very good.
Tom, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Med sitt ene poeng trenger Tom kunne velte 2 bokser for å bli værende I Norge 1 uke til.
Well, that fastball's the way to do it.
Ooh, good job.
Tom, Justin, congratulations, you're safe from elimination.
Throwing the balls at cans was fun, and it was sad how many people like could not hit a can. Poor Paul missed everyone, and he was the manliest man, and then Justin did the best, who didn't play baseball or anything growing up, so that was pretty funny.
Samtidig det blå laget I ferd med å innkassere sin vinnerpremie. En brevvandring på Folgefonda.
I think it's kind of ironic that the one week I win the troll, and I also win my first competition, I get a fabulous prize of doing something I absolutely dread and never want to do.
Hello. Hi. Welcome. My name is Åsmund.
I was trying to really become very grateful and thankful because I know that a lot of Norwegians probably want to do this and maybe they haven't. And a lot of Americans would be very jealous to be my place. And then I saw the harness.
Maybe you can try to climb a little bit.
And the helmet and the spikes on the shoes. And I saw that we were going to be strapped up to each other like sleigh dogs. And my gratefulness went out the door.
Don't worry, this is a nice experience.
I'm always astonished by the changes in climate in Norway. And so we went from rain and green trees to a barren landscape with driven snow within 10 minutes. So, wow, Norway's something.
Ready to walk? Follow my footsteps exactly.
I'm a tough Minnesota girl, and exciting weather is what makes me, happy. I love blizzards, I love tornadoes, I love, thunderstorms, so I love exciting weather. But it was very foggy, and you could not see anything. And it would be very easy to get lost or to get, misguided and misdirected and be totally in a bad position. So that was humbling, if nothing else. We're all humans think we can conquer. You plow the roads, you shovel the snow, you think you're good, but it's like, no, Mother Nature is really in charge here.
There you go, you did it. Oh my God, this is not fun. Oh, this is like a challenge. Really?
Come on, Kimmy, you can do it.
Yeah, good axe.
That's right.
It's a good angle for your behind.
Glacier climb was not really my thing because I'm not really interested in dying at such a young age. And I'm not really interested in falling through a hole and dying at my age. And I'm not really interested in falling down a hole and bringing down my fellow friends down a hole and die. I don't know. It's stupid.
Lily, when you get up here, you have to switch the rope again.
Etter å ha gått og klatret et stykke på breen, får amerikanerne en gledelig overraskelse.
We have a real apple cider from Hardanger here.
You did. It was served in nice little wine glasses, and it was just spectacular.
But it's so worth it. We each chopped off some ice from the wall and put it in. I think it was the best ice I've ever had.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I could taste the blue.
This is delicious.
I could taste the blue in the ice.
Oh, that's nice. Oh my gosh, this is actually amazing.
I actually think Kimmy surprised herself. Kimmy didn't think she was going to do well, but she came around, and I think everyone had a good time in the end.
You have a good feeling?
Yeah.
That's good.
Og mens brevvandrerne kommer tilbake fra tur, Shanna, Britta og Paul 1000 meter lenger ned i terrenget, klare for den siste individuelle konkurransen. Welcome to Rosendal.
Thank you.
Justin and Tom, you are already safe from elimination. Paul, Shanna, and Britta, you have to face each other in this week's last individual challenge. So, do you feel artistic?
Yes.
Yes! Vi nordmenn har ikke alltid vært like stolte av naturen vår. For et par hundre år siden ble uberørt landskap sett på som ubrukelig utmark. Men så kommer de nasjonalromantiske malerne, lager kunst av fjord og fjell, og får nordmennene til å se det hele med nye øyne. Maleriet som best av alle illustrerer dette brudeferden i Hardanger. Som jo egentlig ikke fra Hardanger, da. Det ikke fra noe sted, faktisk. Tidemann og Gude diktet bare opp motivet i fantasien. Dessuten bildet malt i Tyskland. Om vinteren. Uansett, de nasjonalromantiske maleriene en tradisjon vi fremdeles lar oss inspirere av. You are going to make a painting within the tradition of the Norwegian national romanticism. And afterwards, there will be an auction. And the painter that makes the least money on the auction will have to leave Alt for Norge.
This is actually my first individual challenge, and it's do or die. It's a challenge. I'm not artistic, I'm not creative, when it comes to this challenge. So, and then I got two women I'm running up against. So yeah, I got my hands full. This is going to be interesting.
Etter å ha funnet et godt egnet nasjonalromantisk motiv, har amerikanerne 3 timer til å fullføre maleriet.
I really never draw or paint, so it'll be a surprise for everyone to see what comes out on canvas.
Yeah, I paint houses, not canvas. So I mean, this is going to be. I'm going to enjoy it. This is going to be fun. I mean, I'm curious to see how this goes, but I have no experience.
I'm gonna start, I think, with the flowers. I love these red flowers here, but there's no red, it's a bright pink, so I have to mix the colors together to get the color that I want. The color reminds me of Norway, because there's so much red, white, and blue in Norway, and this bright red really reminds me of Norway.
I'm painting what's directly in front of me, so in the foreground, there's a green and bright yellow bush, and then we're going to like follow a pathway that'll lead us to the castle that's like kind of hiding there. And so, and then beyond the castle, there's the landscape of like these like misty mountains.
You know, I was kind of feeling like the underdog, but you never know, you know.
It's kind of abstract and kind of impressionist, but I'm totally having fun. I love painting Norway. The surroundings here is so inspiring. It's like everywhere you look, there's something beautiful, but it's just kind of stressful because I don't want to go home.
Etter 3 timer har de norsk-amerikanske kunstnerne nå gjort ferdige sine verk. Og deres videre skjebne i Alt for Norge ligger nå i hendene til auksjonarius Lars Børge Seberg.
Velkommen til den store auksjonen over nasjonalromantisk kunst. Og disse skal nå selges ut til et kresent publikum fra kulturbygda Rosendal. Vi starter på 20 kroner. 20 er bytt.
70 kroner.
70 kroner er bytt. 70 kroner. 80. 90. 100 har vi.
I can understand the numbers. Can you?
Yeah. Just don't know what painting they're talking about.
230.
230, det var et skikkelig bud.
300.
300 er bytt.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Hold it.
I think so.
400.
400.
Hold it. I think you just said 400.
Whoa. You're shouting out a lot of numbers.
I know.
You sound kind of excited.
I can't believe that excited about it.
Første gang, 450. Andre gang, solgt for 450 kroner.
Sold. 450.
Wow. I wonder whose that was. I guess I'm pretty nervous because I don't want any of us to go home, and it's hard to wait to hear the results.
Det neste maleriet får raskt en høy pris.
250. 250. 300 er bytt. 400 er bytt.
Wow, that was quick.
This is stressful. It's hard to listen to this.
430.
445. 445.
Wait, is that 455?
Yep, 455.
455. That's so close.
5 over. Sold. 455. That's 5, just 5, I think, anyway.
Da, mine damer og herrer, er vi kommet til katalog nummer 3.
I wonder who the last one is.
We don't know.
Er det noen som byr 20 kroner for det bildet? 20 kroner bytt. 30, 50, 60, 70, 100.
They're excited about this one.
460.
This must be,
They're
yeah,
up to 460.
yeah, they went over the other two.
What?
520 første gang, 520 andre gang. Solgt for 520 kroner.
I don't understand, the language, so I'm not quite sure, what I heard, but to me it seems like there's one painting that did well and the other two are really close. So, and I find that kind of amazing, so I might have a chance.
The picture that was sold for the highest price, 520 kroners, was...
Anything could happen. I mean, Shauna's detail is really good and her picture's beautiful. And Paul's is more, I guess I would say, like maybe a modern approach to a nature scene. So, I mean, anything could happen.
I hope I don't go home. But, you know, if I go home, you know, I've had a great time in Norway.
I'm really scared that I'm gonna have to go home.
Britta's painting.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you. Whoa. When Henrietta announced that I was the top-selling portrait, I was just so relieved and minorly shocked to find out how much it sold for. But I didn't feel ready to celebrate yet because I didn't know who was going to be kicked off next. So I was relieved and still just waiting to find out.
The other two paintings were sold for 445 kroners and 450 kroners.
Wow. Wow. Dollar in US money.
So this was a very, very close race.
There we go.
The painting that was sold for the least amount of money was...
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm getting to do things that I would never, ever get to do. And every day that I stay here, I'm learning so much more about Norway. And I just don't want to end my opportunities here.
Paul's painting.
Good job. Good job. That's okay.
Paul, that means that you have to leave us today and go back to America.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
We worked hard, you know. Thanks. Good job. Seriously, good job. All right. I gotta go.
I'm sad to see Paul go. We spent a lot of time together. I roomed with him, and you know, there's one thing I could say about Paul is he's got kids, and he loves his kids, and his kids are pretty lucky because they got an awesome dad.
Nice to meet you all. Seriously. All right.
Hey, maybe I'll see you on an airplane someday.
See you back in Minnesota.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. All right. It's been a pleasure.
In terms of any sort of strategy or anything, it actually works in my favor that that he left instead of Shauna, because as Shauna pointed out herself, she said, "No, you want to keep me around because I'll be easy to defeat later."
Paul, it has been so great having you here.
Thanks.
Now I got a surprise for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is a photo album
Okay.
with the names,
Okay.
telephone numbers, and addresses for all your living Norwegian relatives.
Sweet.
So if you want to, you can get in touch with all of them.
Great. That's cool. I'm very happy about that. Seriously.
Here you go.
Oh, my name.
Yes.
Fantastic. Cool. I like that. All my relatives are in here. That's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Paul, good luck.
Thanks.
We're gonna miss you.
Miss you too. Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks. Thank you.
Ønsker du å se mer av Pauls reaksjon på det som sto i familiealbumet, kan du klikke deg inn på tvnorge.no.
What do you think? Should we drink this without our hands?
Gratulerer alle sammen. You have now all proved that you are one Norwegian national romantic crowd. And it's now time for the Norwegian Spirit Award, an award that goes to someone that has shown exceptional Norwegian sportsmanship and good spirit. And this week, the award goes to someone that always faces every challenge with loads of positive energy. He always does his utmost to motivate and help out his team members. And this week, he even stripped naked. Even that was not strictly necessary. You are the winner of the Norwegian Spirit Award. And next week, you can't be eliminated.
Hip, hip.
Hurrah!
Hip, hip. Hurrah! Hip, hip. Hurrah!
I'm so happy I get to stay for another week, and that I'm closer to my goal of meeting my relatives. I love Norway, and it'd be really hard for me to leave. So it feels great.
Maddie so deserved the Spirit Award. He has deserved it since the first week, and every week I keep thinking, Maddie's got to get it this week. He was just spectacular. He was great on the farm with building the fence. He had blisters to show for it. He was great with the skiing. He's just been right in the middle of everything, and he's just a trooper, and I'm so, so happy for him.
The stakes are getting higher and higher as people go. And I keep wondering, is this going to be my week? And that's the downside of being here in Norway, is knowing that it's going to end sometime, and it might end abruptly.